Oh, that was nice. How about Linda? Can you say hello to her? Just say hello.
It's flooded.
It's flooded? What's flooded? With all of us doing a ghost hunt, does it help communicate? Some kind of game. Yeah, that's what. 24. Is it easy to communicate with you? Maybe. When I was in here, was that you making footsteps? Footsteps?
I heard stay still.
You want me to stay still?
Sounds like you're picking up more radio stations than anything.
Yeah. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you definitely can filter out the radio and but you know when it's not radio. Can you come back into this room with us? Jump. Who else is here, Linda? Robert and who else? Is there any more names?
There's Lisa.
Lisa? Who's that?
Little girl. About 6 years old.
Lisa, there's a toy.
She frequents this side.
Lisa, there's a toy on the table. Can you come play with that? Maybe. Liar.
What was that?
Whoa! I don't know exactly what it said, but that was definitely something. Yeah, it said something stuck. You're stuck here? I think it said.
I think you said we're stuck with him. Yeah, you're stuck with me.
Yeah, something like that. You're stuck with it.
We're stuck with you?
Robert. Is Robert communicating?
Have a cramp.
What? Have a crap? Something like that. Starting to?
And I didn't hear crap, I heard cramp.
Cramp? Open it.
That still don't make sense. Have a cramp, well, starting to.
I'm out of hope.
Out of
Oh,
hope?
vegetables. Can we speak to that? Can we speak to that man? Who are you? Who's the man with the deep voice? Oh,
Those into the planet.
it's a game.
The 30 dark.
30 dark? Oh, it's already dark?
Or dirty dark.
We don't know.
That was him.
Someone, yeah. Bring that voice back to me. Well,
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
There you go.
Yeah.
alright, well, we're gonna come back.
It's on top of that.
What?
Something fell over here.
Something fell over?
Yeah.
We're going to come back to you. We have a whole bunch of people who want to talk to you.
Thank you.
Will you come back and talk with us? My name is Jeremy.
That was Dominic.
Dominic, not me.
What has it, tax?
That's not, yeah.
Who was it?
It really shut down.
Really stuck now?
Yeah, we were stuck with somebody else.
This is not.
This is Dawson?
This is
Something
not.
like it. So this is something. Who is this? This is who? I'm gonna slow it down. Oh, 1 minute. What's gonna happen in 1 minute?
What time is it? That
Doesn't work. Hold on.
What time is it?
I'm trying to get it right up. It's 10:39. 1 minute to 10:40.
Are we supposed to be doing something at 10:40? No, we were supposed to do something at 10:30.
Well, I did the questions and the readings in there.
Yeah.
But they might be, he might have had something done
I think
at
they
1
asked
minute
questions.
to 10:40.
Yeah.
Well, there was some battling going on.
We're taking them upstairs now.
He's down the little case. All that.
He's got a printer.
Awesome.
He's got a printer. He's an electrical engineer.
Yeah, he might have a stalker in about 10 seconds.
Yeah, he custom designs.
That is cool. What's
If
the
I
price
want
of
one,
it?
yeah. If I want one, which I do.
How much does it cost for anything? Oh, yeah.
What is that, Pam? About $700 sitting there? $700?
That one is the master one, so.
There you
Okay,
go.
what about the step?
Well, it starts, usually the Poltercoms start at $4.99.
So,
But the Progeny, which is the smaller one, which is similar to this,
yeah.
they start at $3.50. $3.50 or $3.99.
What's the cheapest thing y'all got?
Those little things.
Batter, are you talking about equipment wise?
Yeah.
Electroscopes, probably.
How much is that?
Those are $39. And those are the handheld, like that one up there with the little V on it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm talking about? It stands straight up and it goes like that. Yeah, that is the electroscope. And it's just like the periscope, but just handheld.
I don't know where you went over.
Huh. Not bad.
I hear that. I didn't know beforehand. Did you hear something?
Sister is
What
here.
can you clearly hear anything there?
See, the murder room, well, she gets a lot of
It's going to be another third
feelings
in
and
the house.
everything. And I
Are you
was
sure it's
impressed.
in the murder room?
I was impressed when he said,
Right before you
"Smells
walk
the
into
first."
the murder room?
Most people don't associate that.
Yeah.
I smell them here all the time,
That
different
little
stuff.
area between the
There's
bathroom.
certain times where I can smell something burnt. What is that?
Burnt?
Burnt.
Closer to
So
there.
that one I'd like to
There's two
figure out what
areas.
happened.
One is in the murder room, and
We
the
don't.
other one is in the hallway.
7, 9, 8.
Because they have a closet and everything.
Yeah, see, and you should be able to differentiate that because
Oh, sorry.
that little closet and that bathroom and all that, that's the only spot in this whole house that I get kicked out of.
I might have already stepped
I
on
did,
that
uh-huh.
spot that I thought I was getting that out.
I can't stop off down here.
No.
That's the only place in the whole house.
Sí nos encuentran en Facebook.
Straight across and go into that room. I went in there and I thought,
What the first I'm talking about?
What?
look at everything.
It said the first half something.
I'll leave.
Yeah, because we really want to.
No, I'm gonna ask these questions around.
Okay.
All right. We'll use the Poltercom to respond. let me speed this up a little bit. Okay, is the technician or anyone from TimeStream still able to communicate with us? There it was.
Things about
Communication, so that's an answer.
Yeah.
In itself.
Is that a yes? It said natural response. Okay. Next question. Are any stations still operating on either side?
who knows?
Who knows?
And it's
Signal's coming.
Signal is coming.
And that makes it.
It's the same voice again.
dirty sounding words and smashing.
Dirty sounding words. Huh. What does that mean? Going really slow. Let's see if we get better communication that way.
Pray that
Pray that it may be coming.
Yeah.
What's coming?
Y'all was trying to punch through, right?
Yeah?
I don't understand much.
John.
Oh, John. Said John.
Let him ask him.
Who's John? Here, right there. That was a weird voice. So the theory is. Hold on. Let me write this down. What time is it? Anybody?
Henry
Henry?
runs.
846.
So what they mean by punch through is, yeah, we're punching through whatever's blocking our communication between the two dimensions or whatever.
Your needs and service.
What if that bell?
It is there for a reason, or else we would be able to just talk.
Want to break it out?
Why can we not just communicate with it? Oh, that was a weird voice. I don't know. Anna can. Yeah. It ends tonight. It's good.
Yeah, at 11 we're supposed to close it up.
Well, there it was again.
How long do you think that you're going to be investigating?
Well, we're sold out though, right?
Yeah, we're sold out. We'll make one more in 10 minutes.
This is only going on until 11, Elizabeth Ann, and the tickets are sold out.
The best you're gonna be able to do for right now. If you want to ask some questions though through the chat, we can ask. Okay.
Has a derivative.
Oh,
But
And,
1 second.
I'm gonna check that motion. If it does,
what are you?
y'all can come on in. We're just gonna ask at every. We have a specific guideline here that we're going to be asking questions every 20-30 minutes of the same questions, because the whole hope of this investigation of all the teams doing it, called the Bridge Experiment, is that with the amount of people doing the investigating that we're doing, hopefully all of our energy comes together and they want to be able to try to push through the other side and open up communication a little better. While y'all were out there, though, we were just messing around with Spirit Box, and she said something about Anna, right?
Yeah.
She was picking up the name Anna. And it would sound like a little girl giggling several times and things. So I'm going to ask these questions real quick that we have to ask. There's 3 of them, and I'm going to give about
Roger, how you doing?
30 to 60 seconds between them. So I'll ask, and we'll turn it up and see what we get. So the first one is, and what they're talking about, by the way, the question is the technician or anyone from the time stream still able to communicate with us. So their theory is that when we pass, we go onto the other plane, and so this is sort of our station, is what they call them, that we communicate with, and then there's stations on the other side, but there's something blocking our communication between, and so there's a technician on both sides. I would be considered the technician since I'm asking the question, and so this question is for you. Is the technician or anyone from time stream still able to communicate with us? So I'll turn this up and see what we get. We'll give it about 60 seconds.
Help them go away.
Help them go away. Obviously, the radio stations aren't responsive.
10-yard play.
There's a lot of games going on, too. Is the technician there?
Short field.
Or anybody else that would like to communicate?
September.
Okay. Second question. Are any stations still operating? Are any stations still operating on the other side?
You're tired.
Who tired?
Ship.
Leave?
In the box.
Are any stations still operating on the other side? Okay, and then last question. How can we improve contact?
For me or something.
She died? What did you say? Can you say that again for us? I don't know what that was. We're going to go to some other rooms. Can you follow us to those rooms? We have some questions for you. Or maybe you can tell us which room you'd like us to go to.
Troy. Hold it here.
Here?
Break 3, 9. 5.
Yeah, so there's a lot of rooms. Alright, we're going to go in some other rooms now. So I'll grab some other stuff, and we're going to go into the well room. And first I'm going to go in there. We have some sensors and things set up. I'm going to take a base reading before we go in there, so I can document on that. And then we'll grab some equipment and go in there real quick. Ready? Alright, so we'll be back in like 2 minutes. Let me grab cameras. Sorry, I'm trying to set this up the way y'all can see. Bear with us. There we go. Okay.
I'm posting that we're continuing on schedule even though we're not in communication with command and that we're getting answers.
Okay, good. All right, you got that?
But they said that it was surprising that during the hours that we were there, they said that a lot of the patients were kept sedated a lot of the time that lived there, and they were thinking that might be some of the reasons why we didn't get quite as much as they typically do. Probably, who knows? But,
Right, they are ready, yep. So we want to head into the well. It's 11.
Straight up 11.
It's about, yeah, like, should be right.
So we need to close the,
Yeah. Let me see if I can get connected to this.
I couldn't get in. I tried.
Okay.
It's not quite 11 yet. We got a couple
Where
of
we at?
minutes. 10:58.
Okay. All right. Where's my? So after this, we're gonna close. So that the hunt is officially over at 11. Right? Not yours, but the.
Internet.
Yeah. And then we're going on for another hour to do a regular investigation.
Yeah. And we can broadcast it. We can continue because we got a lot of people watching.
Yeah, yeah.
We can continue.
Yeah, right now I've got it
broadcast
just on the DVR. It's about to go in.
Mhm.
So, okay. Sounds good.
Awesome sauce.
I need to use it on. Alright, let me go this way.
Yeah, apparently they're offline. There's people in the chat.
Yeah. I couldn't get anybody. 1 second, we're gonna go do the
I won't let me in the
EP
chat.
session.
my friend said when it's the live thing going on, and I'm going on some curtains and
It's off and on. And then when we turn it on, it's on. On Facebook, on Hill House Manor's page.
Is there someone else?
Oh, yeah, just right here, let's pull it.
Yes.
That's the only reason I know.
One
Last
of
time they
those
did last
little-
week, I actually caught it on, it left me a notification, but this time it actually didn't.
Use the try it. Get some good footage for your website.
So Scott's probably doing a closing prayer.
I want to know more about that little girl Lisa, because my daughter says she sees her. She'll be in the kitchen and be like, "Oh, Lisa, or that little girl's in there looking at me. Why does she keep looking at me?" I said, "Maybe she's supposed to talk to you. Maybe it's just somebody to visit with." And she's like, "Well, her mommy doesn't want her to play right now or something, or her mom's getting on to her, so she's mean, and stuff like that." And I'm like, I thought some of it should be in until I sent that post that I made about the baby's rocking chair thing, and then that lady started posting the previous resident. I was like, what? Because when we asked about Lisa, he's like, we didn't say the name, but earlier in the day, Serenity had said the name. So I was like, Serenity, what was your friend's name again? So I'm trying not to put it in her head. I wanted to hear her say it without any suggestion. And that's what she said. She's like, oh, Lisa? I said, that's a little freaky. I said, but how old is she? And I was like, is she bigger than you, smaller than you, same size as you? And she kind of like turned me a little bit above her head, but that lady said she's about 6 years old, and my daughter's 5, so. And she's petite 5, so.
Well, yeah, if you.
Hold your phone. Someone's asking about the equipment.
Oh, yeah, Portacom.
When will you back have that referendum? I said, when you know it.
Huh?
When I get back to the referendum, I'm trying to know about that. Actually, it's one of y'all's old residents, because I'm from shop in our pawn shop.
Yeah, I think I remember.
She's the one who's asking. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, I see where you're at.
I got to look at it's Hill House page. Just go through it everything.
Go to it, and even if a site is very, very active, that doesn't mean that it's going to be active that night.
Do I need to have the phone by me?
If they want to do that night, they're going to do it.
I don't even know what
It's 11
to say. Close the gate.
It's 11:03.
My phone.
Where's that thing?
Here you go. I've got it.
The paper. It probably says Scott's gonna close it,
I think it does.
and it doesn't give us a closing prayer or anything.
Okay, so I guess we'll go ahead and say this.
The session is now closed. You are released back to your origins, and we wish for you to go in peace. None are given permission to follow us. We thank you for coming forth and sharing your knowledge with us.
Okay, that'll be good because the people are still here that are investigating. So. All right.
But we've released them from the international.
Right. Yeah. All right, we're gonna be in the. Do you want if you want headphones, the pod is on. You can listen.
Your
to
phone
us.
if you need it for one of these.
Oh, I don't. You got your phone.
I
On
got this. Okay.
Here's some headphones right now. And make sure it's still streaming.
Cool, thanks. Oh, there's some sitting right here hooked up to the recorder.
Yeah, we're recording the session.
Okay. We've said some nasty things about you.
Perfect. Now
Let's
that's
see what happened. I mean, I'm going, frame by frame to see what happened. His pin leg pulls out to the side right before he jumps up.
Yep.
Jeremy entering.
Let's see if they have anything to say.
After oh look, it's going off right there. After you said something about the bigger hole, would that be okay? I heard something. Were you getting anything?
I'm trying to damn train quit blaring.
I know.
So if y'all don't know and you don't live here, the train people hate Gainesville. They blow their horn all the way through here because the Gainesville complains so much. So.
Is that why they do that?
That's why they do that. Yeah, Gainesville's complained and BNSF didn't care. And
oh wow.
So they blow their horn through every road, not at the entrance, but through the roads.
Is there glass here? Oh, okay.
Do we have a Connect sensor somewhere?
Connect sensor?
Yeah.
That's what he is.
Oh. Probably has spots on them.
Oh, what was that?
Good. Somebody got me in the back.
See? Did you hear that?
That wasn't that you, though?
That's
Saying-
hard to hear.
Oh, that was. Did I say that after?
You said Jeremy.
Some got me on the
Oh,
arm
this is the
card.
second recording. That wasn't the original.
No, that wasn't original.
Oh,
Got me
okay.
on the damn arm just now. We caught a guy on this deal back here a minute ago, and we're interacting with it, and it's jacking with us now. I know it sounds crazy, but it's serious.
I didn't know that the guy you were communicating with, the Robert.
Yeah.
Linda told me not to call him Bob,
Yeah, he gets pissed.
and that's all I was calling him.
I don't know why he's like that.
Yeah, I was in here.
He got me when you said you thought you heard something, right?
Yeah, you were talking about digging. You were talking about making the hole bigger.
All right. So.
Anything showing up on that?
Yeah, behind that wall. Sure is. It was mapping earlier. Alright, so what are we gonna do?
Well, so have you explained how the camera works? The one you're doing?
Yeah, so it's actually combining several technologies with a really simple software to map the environment. So it's got ultrasonic detection, infrared. It uses distance and temperature as well to kind of map something that's an anomaly, right? So it doesn't mean it's a ghost, but it's just something that shouldn't be there is there. So what I usually find is that when you map these things that show up as human figures, they shouldn't be there. You usually find this ultraviolet light, and it's these little round patches of light within that entity. That's when I know it's really something that shouldn't be there. So in here, we had up against the wall an entity. So I had a friend here. I asked her to go touch it, and she touched it, and it kind of like went like it died and just kind of fell to the floor. So it's pretty weird.
Yeah. So we closed the gate on the actual 2-hour national ghost hunting deal. So now it's kind of like a free for all kind of deal. So we can have some fun. We'll go back here. This is the murder room. I guess he told you some history on that. Is there someone back there? Oh, okay. I see this. So we'll go back there and kind of see what we get with some of the sensors, and then we'll hit up a lot of these other rooms and see which one is the hot spot. Because it changes all the time. Of course, you have your engineering in there, but so if we can walk that way, go in there real quick, and then I'll bring some sensors in there. We'll see what we get. Can you let me grab the focus on real quick?
Okay.
Just leave all this here.
You don't want to get the first one?
They didn't get it. Yeah.
You don't want to grab it.